Okay, why is it not showing up on here? Okay, there we go. It was not showing up at first. Okay. Let me move. Ow. Dropping things here. Let me move this out of the way really quick. Oh. So I am. I don't know why I took the lid off that, but I'm actually going to be making a craft for my nephew's birthday. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Cosette. I was live earlier, but I had to stop and delete it because I started getting a bad nosebleed. So ever since I had that procedure on my nose, I've been getting really bad nosebleeds off and on. So I have a follow-up with my doctor tomorrow, so I'll see what he says. But maybe he just needs to cauterize something, or I don't know. But it stopped finally. For now, anyways. Hi, Veronica. Okay, so where did I put it now? Oh, it's right in front of my face. I found this fabric. Well, I'll just show you this one. At Walmart. I don't think I have the sticker. No, I don't have it in here. It's the little squares that they are, the little pieces that they have that are they're like the ones that are like $1 something. And so what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to put that on here, and then I have letters to put his name up there. It is cute. Okay. That's the fullest one I have. Oh, ow. Can't remember if I put those up here. Guess not. I know I just saw them. I had some long Q-tip things that I bought from Amazon. Oh, there they are. These. That I use, like if I'm having a hard time getting glue out of the bottle, I just use one of these. And then that way I can spread it around too. What are you doing, you little stinker butt? I don't know how she knows when I hit the live button. Callie does too. Okay, so these beads. This one's almost empty. Don't think there's enough in here. Well, there might be. I'm going to paint hazelnut I think. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think I will paint hazelnut. I was going to do something a little different at first, but I think I'll do that. Ah! Hi, Clayton. Will you lay down? Are you going to lay down or are you going to sit there? Okay, so I kind of want to just get these going so that I can have them drying on the napkin. I had to wait earlier too because I was going to go live way earlier, and sometimes I get a weird lump on my wrist that anytime I move it, it hurts too bad, so I have to wait for it to kind of go down. I don't remember what the doctor called that, but hold on, baby. I can't touch you. If I touch you, I'm going to get brown on you, sweetie. So I'm going to get off any loose paint. Dry one. Hold on. I'll help you down. I know if you get down, you'll get bit. If I don't do it. Come here. Okay, come on. It's a dog switching time, apparently. Start with one, and it seems like as soon as the camera's going, she wants up. I don't know how they know, but they seem to know. Because I was talking to my brother when Veronica was live on the phone, and so I was sitting here talking, and somehow she seems to know when I'm live, and then she wants up here. She's weird. I don't know. When I worked from home for a bank, a few times I had her in here with me, but there were some times when I didn't. Well, the majority of the time I didn't, and it seemed like as soon as I turned everything off on the computer, somehow she knew. Even just turning off the program that they used, she somehow knew that I was not live and or not working, and she'd be right there just pawing at the door like, I know you're not working, you can play with me now. It's weird. I don't know. She's been around me for. We got her in 2011 October. It was Halloween night, so we've had her for a long time. So she's 13. I have a couple spots I might need to touch up, but I can do that with a little one. If you hear any weird noises, that's probably Callie cleaning herself. One behind me. She's extra noisy when she's giving herself a bath. I don't even want to know. I heard a bang in the. I don't even know if it was the utility room or the kitchen. For all I know, it could have been my bedroom. Oh, those cats have been running around like little nut jobs, so I don't know what they're doing. Chasing each other, I don't know. They're weird. I know my brother's cat a little bit ago was in there howling. I could tell she had a toy in her mouth, so she probably ran in. Oh, that's probably what it was. She probably ran into the gate. We have like a baby gate going in the utility room. So, like if we have someone here, like when we had the refrigerator or not refrigerator, the stove installed or whatever, we can shut them in the utility room because there's no door in there. And so it's a baby gate that's on a hinge and it's a metal gate. And so I had to stick and put it's like the plastic. I think they sell them for chickens to keep chickens in pens. It's like a plastic chicken wire, sort of. I had to put it up because the gate was like bars, kind of. And Callie would. She was not quite as chubby now, or at the time, but she managed to shove her head through the bars and got her head stuck because her belly was a little too big. And believe me, that was not a fun experience trying to get her belly. Well, you couldn't get her belly out, but she basically got her head stuck. And it was not fun getting her head out. Because she was a squirming and a squealing and everything, and oh my gosh. So then I put that up and on it, and she's not been able to do it since, but she doesn't get put in there very often. She's just very, very determined. She can't even be left in there with it for any certain time because she'll try and chew it. She's never been shut up as a puppy. So, she's like, you're not going to start now. Annabeth can be determined, and she is hard-headed. Okay, now I'm just going to stick them on this because there's some that are not quite dry. I have a container that they can sit in, and then we can go on to the next step. So this is just a wooden skewer stick that I just put a wad of glue, hot glue at the end, and I'm not going to be able to put all of these on here, but I don't really need to. And I did that so when I was doing it, I was trying to paint them on it, and that worked too. Just some of them, when I did it in the baggie, were a little wet inside, so we're just going to stick that over here off to the side. And we're going to take some cashew. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, you're not afraid to jump. So this is all chalk paint. And this is all Waverly brand. So this is the fabric that we're using. I found it at Walmart. It was in the folded squares that you can get for like $1 something. So the next event in the events group that I have, so for anyone who doesn't know, I run an event group called Creative Kinship Event Group, and the next event is coming up here on May 4th. So we've got about 2 weeks, I think, or maybe a little under. Can't quite remember. I'm not looking at a calendar right now, so it's easier when I'm looking at a calendar. But I'll be posting flyers. I'll be working on probably the flyer tonight. And then for anyone who's in that event group or in that event, I'll be starting the actual group chat either tomorrow or tonight, one or the other. Probably tomorrow. So I'm making a craft for my nephew's birthday. So once I get this painted, I'll show the fabric again. What are you doing? Don't step on her, Ben. Or Callie, don't step on Bindi. Hey, question. These fitness watch things, how does it judge between you walking or just moving your arms? I got one free through my insurance company, and I definitely know that's not correct for today, so I don't know. I don't know, I'm still learning how to use it. I haven't had one like this one before. I'm gonna have to look and see what it says on my phone, because I know it will say on my phone the numbers and everything, and I'm just curious because the weird number it's saying right now, I don't know if it's supposed to be overall, like for a certain period, or if it's saying that in one day, because that's not true. If it's supposedly in one day, it's not true. I can tell you that much. Seeing as how I haven't left the house today. Well, I guess that could be technically working out. So that's the fabric. Hi, Natalie. I'm kind of tilting it to the side so I can see for sure when certain parts are dry. I don't really have the best lighting in here, so that's the easiest way for me to do it. Just be careful if you do this, because it gets really hot since this is metal. I had a feeling that part was wet. If you get a spot that has a big, thicker clump on it, one good thing is you can wipe it. And it will come off and it will get you back down to that base. Make sure that's all. I think it's just that one spot. And then just make sure you dry it before you paint it again. Because why not dirty another paintbrush? Looks like I have a couple spots I missed. At least this cat stopped howling. So, as far as the fabric, what I did... Oh, hi, Chris. Thank you for the stars. Hi, Darla. Let me get the paint off really quick before I touch anything. So what I did was I laid the fabric in the pizza pan. Then I laid this on top and I traced it. If you want the whole fabric in the middle, you would do that. What I did was I pulled my fabric down however far I wanted it down, laid this on top of it, and then traced. And then I only had to trace the bottom half, and then that way I don't waste half of the circle. I almost forgot I didn't mention that part. Okay. Make here. Okay. Where is it? I didn't use the glass tubes in here, so oh, there's a matter of those letters. Where is it? There it is. So this came from Dollar Tree. You can buy ones with the handle too at the end, but I would suggest this one. It's easier when you're wanting to trace a full circle to actually have one that has the handle on the top. So if you haven't seen one of these before, it's a crocodile. You can get it from Amazon. You can get it from any craft store. I suggest using the smallest setting. This will poke through pizza pans, charger plates, some of the wooden circles, like thinner ones. I can always reshare the link to this. Okay, I get it. You want back up. Hold on. What do you think you're doing? Kind of scraped up 2 spots here, so let me get that fixed. What are you doing? You're a little forward, don't you think, Missy? This is not food. Regardless what your little hungry belly might think. You had chicken earlier, you're far from hungry. Oh my goodness, Callie. I can't see over your head. Okay, you're gonna have to move. She's a little on the stubborn side. Okay, now that our holes are in, will you quit? Quit. Manners, little girl. Ty knows how ornery this dog can be. Believe me, she's ornery. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our glue. Put that back in a minute here. Don't even think about it. I taught her a very bad habit. Because when I worked from home, sometimes she sat on the desk. But in her defense, I didn't need like the whole desk. So the whole counter spot, almost, or whole tabletop, almost, she had free range over. Because, I mean, the monitors were up in the airways, so she could roam all she wanted. Now, she doesn't like the word no. So she doesn't take well to someone not letting her do what she wants. She's given up at the moment, but she'll try again. There's no doubt in my mind. You don't like the smell of that, probably, huh? You want to lay behind me? Hop behind me. Move! Get your butt back there a little faster, please. That's not comfy. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Hi, Susan. Yeah, I have Callie, who's Chihuahua and Shih Tzu. Then we have Bella, who's Chihuahua and we don't know what. She's got long legs and a lot bigger. And then we have Bindi, who is Noodle, so Poodle and Schnauzer mixed. So I left that thick. So that I could do that. Just need to make sure I get this on here even. You know you're poking me in the back, you little fart. Even though she's stubborn, I still love her no matter what. Yeah, we never did find out what Bella was part. We just know she's part Chihuahua. The people we got her from didn't know what she was mixed with. Callie is, what did I say? 2011 she was born. So Callie is 13. And Bella is 14. Yeah, Bella does kind of look like a Chihuahua and Jack Russell, but a little different. But similar to Jack Russell. Jack Russell is the closest thing I can think offhand. No, that could be. A min pin could be what she's part. Anywhere I get Mod Podge that's in the way, I can always... I buried my wipies. I can always wipe it off. Yeah, we had a pure Shih Tzu that we had to have put down. Actually, it was after my grandma had passed away. Wonder how old inside cats live. I only wonder because I have a little gray cat, Tommy, we had him about for about 3 years when we got Bella, and Bella's 14 now. No, Bella will be 14 in October. So Tommy's, if Bella's 14, Tommy must be like 15 or 16. And the vet did say he is extremely healthy for his age, which is something I was really glad to hear. Okay, we have a Maine Coon cat too. She's part Maine Coon. She is so stinking sweet. There's actually one of my lives that she was up here on me, and she kept trying to lay on the desk, and was ornery in her own cute little sweet way. She was like headbutting me and headbutting the computer and rubbing on me and rubbing on the computer. It was funny. Okay, I'm removing any of the extra from up here for the moment. I am going to seal it all in Mod Podge, but I don't want any thick up at the top. And I'm just kind of spreading out the fabric as far out as I can. And then I will add some more glue. It's just less messy for my fingers to spread it with that. Okay. Yeah, with Bella, either she was the runt or, and when I say runt, I mean she really must have been the runt, because we met the people who we got her from, and everyone was meeting there at the same place to get their dogs, and they started handing them to people. And they handed me, when I first saw the others, I thought, oh my goodness, those dogs are big. A lot bigger than what I was expecting. And then they handed me Bella, and she was so tiny compared to all the rest that you would almost think it was from a whole nother batch of puppies. But supposedly they were all from the same batch. She could have just been a really small runt, which might explain her big baby attitude too, but is that just like a really small cat, or do they look different? Callie, you're making noises, monkey girl. You know, surprisingly, for all of Callie's issues, she does pretty well. Her biggest problem is seizures. Oh, okay. But yeah, Callie's biggest problem is her seizures that she has, but that was not genetic, so. That might make a difference. As long as she's on her medicine and doesn't ever have a seizure that can't be stopped, then she's okay. I hate it when it goes over the side. I'll have to clean it off. So you want to just put a thick coat on. And then around the edges, make sure they're down well. Then I'll dry it. And I might put another coat on. My the little gray cat that I have, his brother died at 3.5 years old. He had a urinary blockage. The vet said that, like, Frisky's soft cat food and some other brands too have like too much magnesium in their soft food, and sometimes that can cause stones in their bladders. And he had a stone that caused a blockage, and we didn't know until it was too late, unfortunately. By the time he actually experienced symptoms that we could see, he passed away on the way to the vet. Then Callie here had a stone also, but hers was able to. We caught it soon. You couldn't miss it because every time you'd pick her up, she'd make this noise, and it made sense. They showed it to me, and oh my gosh, she had a lot of little sharp things poking out, and it was a good sized stone for her little belly. Wasn't actually expecting them to save it and show it to me, but I thought maybe they would show me a picture. I didn't actually think she'd bring the stone into the exam room and show me the actual stone, but the last time when Bella went to the vet and had to have some teeth pulled, they actually saved her teeth and showed them to me. They actually sent them home in the bag with her antibiotics and everything. Was not expecting that. Okay. So I just want to make sure there's another one on here thick. It's gonna cause any weird bumps. So we'll get it dried. Oh my goodness. My nose is so stinking sore from all the nosebleeds and everything. It's just not pleasant. But I can breathe better, so that's the important part. So if you're not going to be able to see it on the camera, but if I tilt it up, I can see where the difference is, where it has less Mod Podge in other areas, so I can make sure to get those areas covered. So I'll do one more coat, and then we'll work on the rest really quick. And you can do this with cutting boards, glass cutting boards. I might make some of those live again. You can do just trying to think if I had any other ones I needed to make, but I might make another one. If you do the glass cutting board, you just take those rubber feet off of the clear ones and then do it on that bottom side with the fabric facing towards it, so the opposite way that I did it on this, and that way it shines through. And then just make sure to use the dishwasher safe on that one. And make sure to follow the directions on it and at least do the minimum amount of coats. And if you're doing it ahead of time and like not going to be using it or like giving it to a person right away, that would be ideal. Otherwise, make sure to tell them to wait the appropriate curing time. Some animals are really picky. Callie here, when she wouldn't care what you fed her. Bella wouldn't necessarily care either on my Bella. But Bindi, when her old owner passed away, she wasn't a happy camper. And she wasn't eating right away. And actually, my Shih Tzu that was pureblood Shih Tzu, that passed away a few months after my grandma, she just kind of stopped eating as much and didn't really want to do anything. And then ended up in a lot of pain. So I'm not entirely sure what was going on with her, but there was a clump. I'm sure some of it had to do with my grandma too, but you never know with animals. Okay. That had a clump. Getting to the bottom of that one, so I might need to just, before I refill it, I need to just empty it out all the way, clean it out. Because I've been getting some more clumps out of it. Okay, I think that's good. Any others? I mean, I can add it. Excuse me. I can add any others later on. So we've got these letters to spell out Ben, and I'm trying to think. Kind of thinking maybe. Let me move this out of the way so I don't get it on this. If I don't like the stain, I can always go over it with paint afterwards. The paintbrush I wanted is dirty. I tend to use the same paintbrushes over and over. That one works better. But I did not wash my last paintbrushes, so. And that needs shook. Sometimes this seems runnier than others. So anyone who has a crafting page and hasn't participated in one of the events yet, if you want to, feel free to send me a message and I can get you on the schedule. For right now, we're full for the one on May 4th, but we do have some openings on the next one, which I don't remember the name, or the name. I don't remember the date offhand, but they're generally about 2 weeks apart. And I have been working on my link tree. I haven't posted the link tree itself yet. I forgot to. But I'll do that tonight sometime. But I've been working on getting everything added to it. I started to a while back and I just got distracted. And the cat is at it again. Thankfully, you guys can't hear her. And thankfully, Bindi is choosing to ignore her. Okay. hairs in my eyes. Was not expecting so many people to be on here at this time of night. Boy, she's really carrying on in there. I haven't been live this late for a while. Because I just haven't been feeling great for a while, so. I don't have my actual cutting board in here, the cutting mat, I mean. So if I had that in here, it would be so much easier. The one I have it on, it's not the same type of mat, so it doesn't stick the right way. Well, it actually doesn't stick at all. Depending on the type of wood this is. Some of these don't soak in right. So some colors you can use on it and some you can't. So I'm just going to try and brush it a little more. It's like it's really soaking into this. If you hear that noise, that is Callie. Since she's up higher and sitting behind me, you can hear her better. So this is Waverly Antique Wax. what I've learned about that is you don't always, bottle to bottle, you don't always get the exact same look. Sometimes it's runnier than others. It's weird. A link tree is basically you click on it and it shows all the links that we would want to provide you, like um if you have, like for me, I have YouTube, I have Facebook, I have um my event group, um I have a creator support group for anyone who has a page can go, or who wants to possibly start a page. They can go to that and join in and have any questions that you have, I answer through that. I think I have 4 groups. So I have 4 groups: my page on Facebook, then my YouTube, and then um, my Telegram link. So basically, any links that anyone would provide. Some crafters have a link tree, some don't, but it's just basically a way to have all your links in one spot. So you just click on that, and you can just look through all of them. Affiliated, I can't even talk. Those links, um, some are called creator links. Those are there also. There's a few different ones. Like if you have an online store, you can post the link for that there. And then I have like a form that people can fill out if you want to be in my events. And so that link is going to be there. It's basically a company that lets you put them all in one spot. Hi, Sam. Nope, that is just Callie making noise. Oh, ow. Okay. So let me go ahead and get these glued on. Sometimes I've been on the phone. I was like, if I'm in town or something, and I'll be on the phone talking to my brother, and he's home, and I'll hear Callie making noise. I'm like, is that Callie? And he's like, yep, that's Callie. She's the only one that does it. Yeah, usually this time of the day, like during the week, usually, well, depending on the day, um, generally my brother's home, and so usually we're in the living room watching TV together. Um, but he works tonight. He works Mondays, well, and Fridays, so those days you would, or the other times during the week, you probably wouldn't see me on the slate, but depends. Maybe Wednesdays, because he does watch wrestling sometimes. Sometimes he'll wait until I go to bed. He hardly ever makes me watch anything he likes. He just usually sits there and watches my shows. Every once in a while, he'll put on one of his, and I'll just watch somewhat. Yeah, just a second. I'm just getting these letters glued on, and I can show it really quick. I just can't stop in between, or this will dry. Callie. So I am making a craft for my nephew's birthday. Let me get the lid on this. So that's what I have so far. I think kind of like that brown. So I think I'm going to so I'll show it again just in case you didn't see it that great. So either I can paint the rim that brown, or I can do half beads in the brown and put it around it. I was surprised I found the fabric at Walmart. The majority of the time when I try to find a fabric there, I can't find some of them. They don't seem to have them. I don't think they had it in Pendleton, though. They only had it in Walla Walla. Okay. Yeah, Ben's my nephew. Ben is Elizabeth's son. Yeah. Yeah, I think they only live like a block apart from away from each other. If I remember it. So if you're going to ever try to do antique wax on a pizza pan, you're gonna have to do it over the top of another color. It's not gonna stick to, well, you're not gonna be able to see it if you do it on the plain metal. I don't know how it looks with white. I've honestly never done that. I did this color combination with beehive candlesticks or candle holders. Um and like the combination, I did the stem and the top part for the base and the stem of the wine glass for I did it like the branch that the beehive is hanging from. And the way you get like a wood color on glass or metal is by painting it with cashew, Waverly cashew, and then the antique wax. You might be able to do it with another brown that's maybe works on glass, but I do not know that. Not sure what kind or what color. Could have been the TV. You just don't want to get much of the antique wax on your brush at once. Because basically you're just staining the bottom paint color. I have to kind of peek in the bottle because it's like right at the top and I don't want to stick the whole paintbrush in it. Oh, my nose. Thankfully, I don't have an early appointment tomorrow. Generally, I don't make doctor's appointments early. I usually try to make them later. Then, if you need to, you can go back over any of the dry spots and make any of them a little darker. I did this with something else once, and I can't remember what the craft was, but I remember doing it over cashew around the rim. That part's going to have to dry more before I can go over it again, but I have one little spot over here. Okay, let's get that dry. Okay, Cal, you're pushing me off the chair. Hi, Mandy. I am working on a craft for my nephew for his birthday. So once it gets around dry, I can hold it up so you can see it better. Well, I can kind of hold it up now. Just get enough dry to kind of show you there. You know, I cannot think right offhand how old he's going to be. I don't know if Veronica's still on or not. I have so many nieces and nephews, it's hard for me to keep track of all the ages. I think Veronica might have said something of tonight when during her live, but I think I was on the phone with my brother at the time. Okay, I need to let that sit for a minute. Well, yeah, I know she's not live right now, but she was in the comments. She was watching my live a bit ago. I'm not sure if she still is or not, but she was before you came on. Oh, I think she might have been even after. I can't remember. She could be doing laundry. So, trying to think here. I want to see something really quick. Here I am dirtying like all of my paintbrushes. Originally, I had painted some beads at the beginning, but Let's see if I can make these work just by standing over them. Let me try that really quick and see. Or throw my bead around. I mean, I could do that too. Not really. It's not really the color either. Do I have another one I can rip apart? Is my wonder. I might. Callie, move. I don't want to sit on your head. My little poodle butt. Okay, let's see how well these stain. I'll try some before I do anything. I just want to see if I can get the color that I want. I should be able to, I think. Actually, probably the only way I'd be able to get that color is if I... Darn it. I know what I have to do now. I might not make you guys watch that part. Yeah. I'll do the beads off camera because the only way I'm going to get that same shade... I wanted to do matching beads, so I won't do that live. Because to get matching beads, I'm going to have to paint them in cashew, then stain them in antique wax. Because I don't know if these beads would go with it. Don't know. I do have black beads though. Because other beads that I have already, I have black, white, and red. Wait. No, I have more than that. I forgot. I bought some beaded wreaths. No, for for the hanger. I don't know. I'll see. Before I put any beads on, I'll see. Because I do have beads that they were beaded garland for a tree from Christmas. And I took them off. I forgot I had that. Just came across this. Didn't realize I had that. Got that on clearance from Hobby Lobby. I hate it when you know you have something and you can't think of where you put it. But I got like 2 different shades and they were a really good deal. So I might wait on that part. But I'm going to try one other thing that I want to see. I want to see if I want to put anything around the inside. Words can be difficult sometimes. And I don't know what you're talking about, Ty. About words. Um, I don't even remember now, Ty. I'm talking about the garland. But I was thinking about maybe I know you were confused. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just can't do anything right now at the moment because okay, he's banned. He kept commenting, deleting his message. Commenting, deleting his message. So every time I went to go delete him, He sticking deleted his own message, but he's banned from my page, so he won't be returned. Words were hard at that moment. I was trying to not let him really notice that I saw the message because I didn't wanna really acknowledge him. Okay, we got more than one weirdo around. Any weirdos that come on here are just going to get deleted. I don't care how many times they stick in, post their comment and delete it, it's not gonna stop me from blocking them. All I have to do is go back and watch my live to see where they popped up and then ban their sticking name. Doesn't do any good, so I don't know why they delete it. I guess they think they can bug you longer if they delete their message and then put it back on there, but I just don't say anything and I silently wait for them and then I delete them and block them. Oh, people can be weird. Oddly enough, usually it's YouTube who I have the issue with. Normally, YouTube, um, are the ones that, um, this time of night I have an issue with. So that nut is blocked also. I can usually multitask fairly well. Yeah, they can be super creepy. So, what do you think? With or without that? But yeah, usually YouTube is where I have the main issue with. Normally, I'll have like 3 or 4 YouTube ones show up all at the same time, and, um, it's usually this time of night, but I'm live on YouTube, and so far I haven't had one problem, so that is a plus. Callie, you're making awful noises, monkey girl. Cal, my little stinker butt. Okay, and I'm debating here. I've had issues with hot glue not sticking good. Oh my gosh. If I didn't get exercise on my strength before, I will now. Okay, I'm gonna use this to smooth out some of it. No, hot glue isn't always our friend. Some materials it seems like it does okay with, but others it doesn't. And I had a lot of people tell me use Gorilla Hot Glue, but I've had more luck with Gorilla Hot Glue than any other. Actually, with some things, I've had worse luck with it. I don't know if it was just a batch or what. Oh, yeah, that would look good. I was kinda wanting to do beads around the edge, I just hadn't figured what color. I don't think I've even heard of either one of those. Hmm, I don't know why I haven't seen it. Is it with all the is it in another area? Last time I was in my Hobby Lobby I cut that too short. Last time I was in my Hobby Lobby, I moved everything. They moved things down different aisles, switched where certain aisles are. Oh, I hate it when they switch things. Okay, that's better. So I'm using Tight Bond. So far, I've never had a problem with it. I know a lot of people like using E6000, but for certain things, I I have a hard time using it because it sometimes makes me wheeze. Okay, this side needs a little shorter. Oh, Elizabeth, how old is he gonna be? I'm just gonna ask you. Hey, Callie, stop! Don't push a person when they've got scissors in their hand. I haven't really had much luck with E6000. I used it 7, okay. I used it when, I made my guy's brother a, was a frame that had he always likes John Wayne, and so it said John Wayne at the top, and then it had, like, those, frames from Hobby Lobby or not Hobby Lobby, from Dollar Tree that have, like, a wood frame, and then they have metal, like, corrugated metal on the inside, and then they have a, um, metal clip at the top on the inside to, like, clip a picture in it. Um, I put pictures of different John Wayne pictures in there, and, then put John Wayne up at the top in letters, and, um, uh I used E6000 for that, but that's pretty much the only other thing I've ever or the only thing I've ever used it for because I don't do well with the smell, and the fume stuff, it gets to me bad. Okay, so I put it across the front here to kind of frame that out, and then let's set this aside really quick and let it dry. And then I need to move this to get to my beads. I had to order more beads, more half beads of all beads. I was almost all the way out of half beads. I use the same size, it seems like for everything. What I do with my teeth. I just had it. Okay, that's gonna go back there. Sorry, Callie. This is my chair, though, monkey. My little silly girl. I just used it. However, I have moved things in between since then, so there it is. It was under the ribbon or the twine. or rope. I can't talk today. I sat that down and I forgot to check how many beads I needed before I did. Okay, so let's get that out of my way. And those. Dropping things. My little stinker butt. Okay, that's more right. I was like, why isn't it lining up right? It's because I did not do it. Use this. To hold my tape down. So we can do a dark green, we can do a light green, we can do. Let me see here. Okay, we could do light green, we could do dark green, or we could do both. Oh, ow. Hold on, Cal. Oh, ow. Okay, move. Um, Honestly, it should be fine. Yeah, I mean, it should be fine. I think that would match the. I think this one would match the green better. Um, for loop. No, you are not coming in here. No, I don't normally tell you no. My answer is no. Just want to see if there was any other. Yeah, if you put anything outside, you should be able to use tape on. Just make sure you use an outdoor seal. Come here, babe. You want? I'm gonna open the door. Say shut up. You want to come in? You can come in, but I'm not gonna listen to you. Okay, that's okay, Elizabeth. I don't think I even opened this one, but I must have. Ew. Or I thought it was gonna be. Good night, Elizabeth. Um, it's a spray that seals it in. Um, Mod Podge is one brand. Crayola has another one. Um, you would want to make sure that you make sure to spray it outdoors. The fumes are horrible. They come in an aerosol can. Yeah, make sure it says crystal clear, and you want to make sure that you read the can or carefully because not all sealers have the same direction. Some require more coats than others, so it just kind of depends on what you're making or what you're using. Um, hey, Raven. Oh, ow. That has not happened in a long time. Um, yeah, you want to make sure you do light coats, and you want to make sure that you hold it a ways back. You don't want to do it like right on it, or right like against it. It tells you how many feet to hold it away. Um, Even something like this, I do a sealer on it. I mean, I do put Mod Podge over it, but I also do an actual sealer. But this is what I've made so far. It's a craft for my nephew for his birthday. Um, I can look it up and I can send you a message with a link in it. Yeah, he likes sloths. So, I've made one of my sisters, I've made, um, all of her kids a craft with their name on it. Um, and then my other sister, Elizabeth, I've made 2 of her kids, um, crafts with their names on it. So I've got this one and then 2 more to go. They're doing a birthday party for him Friday, so I'll be going to their house. Well, Veronica, my other sister's house, for the birthday party on Friday. So I won't be live that day. It's probably better that I waited later to go live. And more you were able to come on. When I first was going to go live, Veronica was live. And I ended up having to end it anyways because I was started having a nosebleed right. Started. I confused hi. She like came on and said hi, and then I guess she was gonna come back on to say something, and she couldn't find it, and I deleted it since I didn't even get a chance to start the speaking craft before it started to happen. So guess I didn't wait long enough in between the last time to make sure. That's alright though. I don't know if something just needs like what do they cauterize something or I don't know. Also, maybe I need to have something like that done, but I'll see the doctor tomorrow, so that will be okay. Yeah. Okay. Just trying to make sure I get it painted down towards the bottom. So I'm going to put some of these. I forgot Tammy goes live this evening too.
I need to go through and make sure the notifications and stuff are turned on because I don't hardly get notified of that anymore. Unless it's someone who I'm signed up for Telegram with. That's kind of the way. And I don't know if Veronica has Telegram. I don't think so. You'd think I'd know that because usually that's the times that she wants to, um, that she wants for events when she's in my events. Oh, okay. I'll have to. Sometimes I do forget to send a telegram, but the majority of the time I try to remember. Usually I do end up doing it. Yeah, I just did my link tree, so I have that almost completely finished. Um, got a couple more things to add. I mean, I have the different groups and stuff, so I've got more those links to add, but I think everything else is on there. I think I have like 4 groups. And then Facebook is letting me have a actual subscriber group, but I'm not sure exactly how I want to do that yet, or what I want to do with it yet. Okay, I can go ahead and get those dried. I need to wash my paintbrushes. Callie, stop it right now. Stop your digging before you get your plastic. Stop it. You're an ornery little sticking shit. I swear, that's what Callie's honoring this all comes from is the shit river. I say that because I had a pure-blooded Shih Tzu who had an attitude just like her. They always think they're the boss. And believe me, their attitudes clash. When you have two that have the same type of attitude like that, their attitudes clash very easily. Okay. I like to seal in all my crafts anyways because it helps prevent your uh paint from peeling or um
flaking off. On some surfaces, it likes to. I just stick my hand in. Oh, that other paint color. Um, Raven, if you know anyone, any other crafters that want to do that, um, of mine that haven't been in any, feel free to have them send me a message or send me a message with their names, and I can reach out to them. I don't care how many followers they have, anything like that. Generally, what I usually try to do is have some newer people with some that are or some that have had their pages for a while and then put some new ones in on there. You've gotta be more specific than that, Ty, because there's several Stephanies that have crafting pages, so I'm not sure which Stephanie you're referring to at the moment. Um, she's been in some, but I don't have her signed up for any yet. I've got a lot of open spots right now for the May one. You are signed up for the 16th. Yeah, more than several I um, yeah, you're signed up for May 16th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's Crafter's Choice that day. Yeah, I'll send, that Stephanie a message once I get off of here and see when if she could be in that one or in front of my face. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think I can squeeze anymore tonight. My wrist hurts. Oh yeah, and Veronica. Well, Veronica's really um, but yeah, it's hard to remember sometimes who's related to who. Yeah, she was under Ty for a while, and then or Tylene, and then she changed it to or no, she was under Ty for a while and switched it to Tylene. I think it was Ty for a while, and then or wasn't it Tylene for a while? Then you switched it to Ty, then back to Tylene. I can't remember. I was gonna say I can't remember. I just go with what people tell me. It's like, okay, whatever. Don't ask. Don't ask a lot of questions about it. Just like, okay, whatever. Just let me know. Yeah, one of my other sisters, she doesn't have a crafting page, but her profile, I think she's switched her last name on there a few times. I need to call the cell phone. I need to call the internet company. I keep forgetting to call them. Well, I mean, they change names or whatever, or bought. I guess merged. I don't know. But no, not that one. Um, like Blue Mountain something. It's with Blue Mountain. Oh, okay, Raven. I'm almost done, anyways. Um, it's Oh my gosh, I keep putting that in there and I'm not done. No, I'm talking about the one I have now. I need to call them because I still don't know why they're not billing me. Okay, good night, Raven. Um, they're just billing us for the phone, home phone. They're not billing me for the actual internet. It was coming out of my brother's account, and so he told me, he's like, "Did they change the price of the internet or something?" And I'm like, "Why?" And he said, "Well, because I don't remember how much it was before or anything." And he's like, "Now it's just like $10, I think, is all that's coming out of his account." And it was it's sometimes slow, and it's not saying that we're getting the um it's not showing that we're getting the speed that we were supposed to be getting. He actually had wanted me to call to see a faster speed, but he also doesn't want them to one day just all of a sudden say, "Oh, hey, you haven't been billed for this long, so you need to pay all this." So he doesn't want that type of a situation to uh uh come around, and so I don't know. It's just bizarre. I mean, I don't notice. I don't notice the difference. But he plays games and I don't on his computer. But I don't know. I don't get it because um I can go online to our online account and it doesn't even show that we even have internet with them. It only shows that we have a home phone from. So it's like I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Goodness. Okay, that's what I wanted. It's gonna dry clear, but I don't want gumps of glue here and there. So that's what we have so far. Unless things have changed. When we had CenturyLink sucked. Our internet now is better than when we ever had CenturyLink. Um, Even though the internet sucks, or not sucks, even though the internet's not as fast as it used to be, it's still faster than when we had CenturyLink. When we had CenturyLink, we couldn't even get a sticking signal to stream music on our TV. That's how bad it was when we had CenturyLink. So basically, the only thing with this left is the beads. And I mean, I don't know. I guess I can string these on really quick and we can see if we like them. If not, I can always um uh Oh, that's Kelly down there. I'm like, what is that? Okay, my chair has sunken down and I can't see my string. Oh, there it is. It fell behind my computer. That's why I couldn't see it. Yeah, no, that's not bad. The speed we were getting from the other company, whatever the heck it is now, it Ben, sit still. I need to tie that end on first. Um, the speed we were getting from the other internet versus the price we were paying for the same for a lower speed from CenturyLink. The only way we could get it was by getting uh doing it through a business account was the only way I could get that high of a speed. And it was like 100 and some dollars. It was really or no, it might have been more than that actually. I think by the time we put it was close to 270, I think. It was high. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 14, turn it 17, 18, 19, 20. If I counted right. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, I need to move that bead. I did not get much glue on this bead. You okay, Ben? Oh, that might not look bad. But yeah, we couldn't stream like any of the music. The what's it called? Roku wasn't working. Like the TV shows that you can watch for free on there wasn't working. None of it was working with like it was weird. Okay. So what do you think? Do those beads look okay or do I need to do different colored beads? So these, or I mean, I could do, I guess, green beads. So do you think those beads are good that color, or should I do green instead? I won't do them live, but what do you guys think? Leave them that color or do green? The green that's. I guess they match the brown, this brown. I see a few spots I need to touch up here and there on the beads, but um, that turned out good. I wasn't going to use those exact letters, the ones I wanted to use. Okay, that's the ones I was going to use. I couldn't find. I only found one letter, and I'm not sure where I bought them. Might have been Dollar General, maybe, because I haven't found any new ones or any like them. But that's what we have. Oh, um, what? Okay, fine. You win. Up you come. I found really Callie Marie. I found really cute gnome. Do you mind? Uh, napkins for their Fourth of July gnomes that I want to do a craft on a bottle cap with one of those. So I might do that. My appointment tomorrow is at 2 or at 3:30, I think. So I don't know. Depending on how good I sleep, maybe I'll come on before. If not, maybe when I get home. Actually, probably if I do it, it'll probably be either before or um well, it might be when I could do it when I get back because my brother will probably be asleep still. 'Cause that doctor's not long. But anyways, it'll be tomorrow sometime. I'll send out a telegram. You have to do that. I'll send out a telegram before I do it. But anyways, thank you for joining me tonight, and I hope you all stop it. Have a good rest of your evening. And this little part is enjoying way too much. I don't know why, but it seriously looks like she's staring right at the camera. Yeah, you're weird. Yeah, and Tiny knows it. Yeah, she knows you're weird. Anyways, you guys have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. You be good. Mind your manners. You do have manners. Love you.